When you're walking on stage, the adrenaline's pumping through your body and your heart's pounding and all through your set. It's the best feeling in the world. But on the downside, if you have a really bad gig, it's the worst feeling in the world. So you need to be mentally strong because you go through so many emotions. I start my day as a comedian just like I would do when I was at the bank. Like, I'll get up early in the morning, I'll sit with my breakfast and go through the papers, and then I'll just treat it like a 9-to-5 job. Well, before I became a comedian, I did a range of things. I started a five-a-side football business, and then I sold that on before joining the Clydesdale Bank. And then I decided that it just wasn't for me, I wasn't enjoying it, and I did a small course in stand-up and enjoyed it, and felt like I'm going to give this a shot. I think the whole process is starting in comedy to getting paid work. People say you need 2 to 3 years apprenticeship. Tonight is a 10-minute open spot, and that's the opportunity for them to record my act, view it, and then they decide if they're going to pay me to come back. I think when you're putting together a set list, first of all, you need to get the audience on side. Later on tonight I'll do the finger stuff, because it tends, when you hold your hand up and they see that, it really draws the audience in. You really want to be sort of going up, sort of upscale, like building up laughs, and then it peaks sort of at the top. And then I would say it sort of filters sort of up and down, and then towards the end you need to really end on a high one. I try and record every sort of performance that I do as well, and I'll listen back to it. But at the end of the day, a stand-up routine is a performance.
Go wild, that please, for Mr. Stuart Mitchell!
Excellent. I'm always conscious when I walk on stage to wave at the audience because I'm missing the tips of my fingers there.
Because people think you just step on that stage and just talk.
I went to a very rough school in Glasgow where they took the game rock, papers and scissors very seriously.
And people will say, how can you talk and just be funny?
But then again, when it comes to mathematics, I was rather good at fractions.
But it's all scripted. It's an illusion, it's a performance.
Because my depression started ever since my dad got one of these circular staircases fitted.
It's like going to see theatre.
Of course, now every day starts off in a downward spiral.
You might not know the script word for word, but you know the topics that you're going to talk about.
Lunchbox, or something like that. He came in with a United Nations lunchbox, right?
And you definitely know the punchlines.
UN lunchbox. He says, oh, quite frankly, Stuart, it's the ultimate peacekeeper. Anyway, you've been a great audience, having Stuart Mitchell. Thank you, good night.